Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for joining me on the Angry Truth channel. So today's video, we're going to talk about how 2/3 of Americans who are vaccinated are not allowing their unvaccinated relatives, family members, or friends come over to their holiday gatherings, whatever that might be. So now we have Thanksgiving, which is coming up in 2 weeks, or rather next week. Yeah, right? Next week, I think it is. And we have family members already at odds with unvaccinated family members. I don't know where else to go with that other than this is, again, more divisiveness in this country we don't need. We have family members who are now sitting there calling other family members up, asking them if they're vaccinated. And if you're not vaccinated, you cannot come over. They're trying to be, again, and this is because of family member, guys. This is not, I don't want to blame the government for this one. I don't want to blame the media for this one. I want to blame the fucking asshole individuals who are sitting there letting, I guess, the media and the government fucking influence them because they are sitting there saying, well, you can't come over now. You've been coming over to fucking Johnny the Dickface's house for fucking 20 years. Now this pandemic happens and you didn't go over last year because Johnny the Dickface was scared. All right, so now Johnny the Dickface is like, well, if you're coming over to my place, you have to be vaccinated or wear a mask. What? So now all of a sudden, their friendship or familyship, if you will, ended this year. Because I could tell you right now, man, if you told me, like let's say my sister, my mother told me I couldn't go over to them because I was unvaccinated and they were scared. My parents are old, so I would give them sort of a pass. But if I was going over to my buddy's house for fucking 20 years and we were hooting and hollering, having a good time, and now all of a sudden this year you told me I couldn't come over because I wasn't vaccinated, that friendship would die that fucking minute. Not even that day, that very second. That split second that shit comes out of his mouth, it's over. I wouldn't even finish the conversation. I would just hang up the phone. Now, the study or the poll was taken by one poll. And they only had 2,000 people take the poll. And out of that 2,000, 65% of those people had cut off their family members who weren't vaccinated. So this is even before the holiday question came up. They cut their family member off because they weren't vaccinated, because they think that their family members are being irresponsible with today's society by not being vaccinated. Again, so maybe I should walk back what I said about not blaming the government and the media, because you're probably right. You guys are saying that now. The media definitely played a role in these people thinking, but you still shouldn't be cutting off your family members because of what the media is saying or what the government is saying. And the government is saying so much that these people who are that easy to convince, those are people you don't want to be around anyway. You don't want to be around morons who are easily convinced and persuaded so easy. It's insane that if you're going to sit there and go, well, listen, guys, you shouldn't have, this is the CDC, you shouldn't have people over this holiday because you could be helping the spread of the Delta variant. So you should not have any family gatherings. But if your family and friends are vaccinated, you should be able to have them come over. But make sure you social distance and wear a mask and wash your hands. Right? And then those people go, you know what, that's a good idea. So I guess, Johnny the Dickface is not going to invite his fucking family members who are unvaccinated. This is what causes division. This is causing division in families. It's one thing to have division amongst friends. Fine. Find new friends. But you can't find new families. And if your parents are telling you, you can't come over this holiday season because you're unvaccinated, that is a fucking giant problem. Right? Now, obviously, if, again, my parents were like, we're still scared of the virus, I would sort of give them a pass. But if you're vaccinated, why the fuck are you scared? Right? Supposedly this thing was supposed to work. Supposedly it was supposed to stop it and stop you from getting it. So if that was the case, then you shouldn't be scared of getting it. Or you shouldn't be scared of having unvaccinated people around. But again, this is the boat we're in when you have morons who are easily convinced, easily manipulated. Those are the people you don't want to be around. You don't want to be around cult followers because that's what they are. Those are people who are easily set up to be in a cult. Easy. Because if they're that easily manipulated by this shitbag government and this lying administration, you don't want to be around those people, even if they are your family. I think a lot of people are just not going to invite their family members and they're just going to sort of make believe it's not happening. It's just going to be like, they're not going to bring it up. They're not going to make it an issue. They're just going to keep talking. And then the guy who's unvaccinated or the woman that's unvaccinated is going to be like, I know what's going on. They're not inviting us over because we're not vaccinated. Now, interestingly enough, most unvaccinated people, like myself, we're smart. We pick up on that bullshit. We pick up on it right away. We pick up on the difference of people's attitudes, as I've already seen it. Firsthand, that is. Anyway, guys, this is going to present another problem we don't need. All right? So, with that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on the Angry Prepper channel and the Angry Lensman channel. Thank you for watching.